Boxing King Media in association with Boxrow. I'm here with the lovely Ebanie Bridges in Manchester. Ebanie, first of all, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm good. I mean, it's hot. I'm sweating. I feel like my shirt's going to go see-through soon from sweat. So look out for that, guys. More internet breaking, possibly. Or I'll take it off. Something. I don't know. It's hot.
Listen, I bumped into Dave Caldwell yesterday in Sheffield, and I spoke to him about it. I said, listen, how did this come about? He said, I don't know. She came up. We didn't even talk that much before, and we had said hi and bye. All of a sudden, we're working together. We've got a good relationship. And, it seems to be working. How's things going with Dave right now?
Yeah, it's kicked off really well. I knew kind of the first time that I even just talked to him on the phone and then also meeting him and having that session with him. The first session, I was like an interview session between both of us, really. He's interviewing me, I'm interviewing him, kind of a thing, and like it's like the trial, and straight away I was like, this is what I need. This is the kind of training that I need. This is the kind of coach that I want, no bullshit, no fucking around, just work. He's technical, he spots everything, and I'm very like meticulous, and everyone that you talk to will know that about me, that I ask a lot of questions and I want to know everything, and you need to have the answers, so he's good like that. And I don't even, everything that I know that I need to work on, because I'm my biggest critic, he knows and he picks it up, and I'm like, oh good, I don't have to say anything, do you know what I mean? So it's great. And I've been for 2 weeks, and I've already seen so much improvements. We had a spar yesterday, and from the first spar to this spar, huge improvements. And, he's very, he tells me that he's very pleased with my progress, and that makes me happy. As long as he's happy, I'm happy, and I'm working really hard. So no, it's good. I'm loving it, and I love it up north. So it's so beautiful. Like I'm going on like my walks, and it's like all Derbyshire, like all the scenery is amazing. I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
So I asked him, I go, what's the difference? Because he's never had a female fight before. He said, I've never had somebody come into the corner and tell me that the hair's messed up to sort that out. He goes, the sparring is different as well, actually. That's one thing I want to talk to you about. He goes, with men, egos get in the way. With women, it's a lot nicer. Do you believe that's the case, though?
Yeah, I think so, for most part, us women, we all got to stick together. I feel like the thing is like with women's boxing, because of what we've had to go through and to get where we are, we're better to fight together, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, we're not really, like, even though we are our own person, we still represent each other when we get in that ring. If you have a shit female fight, everyone's going, oh, women's boxing shit. If a guy has a shit fight, they don't go, oh, men's boxing shit. They go, oh, they're shit. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, that's how it's always been. And, I love to help people. Obviously, as you know, I sponsor quite a few of my friends, and I want to help the girls. And there doesn't need to be that hostility, for me in sparring, outside of sparring. Obviously, in the rounds, it's different. I'm in there to be a savage. But it's there's no need for the ego. We're all helping each other out and learning. So, yeah, I think so anyways.
Whilst the men are taking time making fights go together, world title fights, undisputed fights, the females seem to get it on a lot easier. A fighter I want to talk to yourself about is Nina Hughes.
Yes.
Obviously, last time she was out, I saw you out there.
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
Yeah, of course. I would like. I think the fight with Nina Hughes is the easiest one for us to make to unify, because obviously Dinah and Luna are not from the country, and they're fighting together, which is a great fight. I'm glad that's happening. So it only makes sense for us to fight next, and then the winner goes on, which will be me, to fight the winner of the other ones. So, but I've had 6 months out, nearly 7 months out now. I need to just test out my hand. I've got Dave Caldwell, as a new trainer. I've just moved my whole life from the south to the north, straight into camp, like with 8 weeks, that apparently we'll be fighting in August. So it's like rush. So I'm going to get this fight out of the way, and then I'm going to see where I'm at and go from there.
Before I let you go, I'm going to ask you for 2 fight predictions. 2 massive fights have been made in world boxing. First of all, next month in Las Vegas, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Give me your thoughts, break that down for me.
Yeah, I think Crawford's going to win that fight. I think Crawford's especially look what he's done through all the weight divisions. Do you know what I mean? He was undisputed. He's fought all of the best. He's fought all of the best in welterweight. He fought all of the best in junior welter. He's really done that. Like Spence as well has fought a couple, but he's never been undisputed. He's never been unified. You know what I mean? I just feel like Spence, and he's spiteful. He's strong. Spence has had a lot of time out. So Crawford is spiteful and strong. Spence is strong as well, but he's had quite a bit of time out. In that car crash and all these kind of things. I think they can all play a role. And when I look at the fights of them fighting the same opponents, Crawford's, you know what I mean? Like look at Crawford versus Porter, Crawford versus Kill, and look at Spence versus them. You know, it's different outcomes. You know what I mean? So I just think, you know, Crawford's the savage, and I just think he's going to win that.
And last night, Canelo announced his next fight against Jamel Charlo. Big fight. So broke boxing internet yesterday. Just talk to me about Canelo and what he's doing right now. He just seems to be moving on, fighting from different networks to networks, and just fighting champions right now.
Yeah, of course. You know, that's what you do. You know, us boxers, promoters, managers, trainers. You know. There's no loyalty in boxing. You've got to go after your dreams, and what you want to do is, you know, boxers and promoters, like, you know, if you've got to move on to get the fights that you want, you've got to move on to get the fights. And if you're not getting what you want there, then you're going to move on, you know. And that's what he's doing. He's chasing greatness, and he's doing what he has to do. And I think that's a great fight. I think it's going to be a tough fight for him, but I think Canelo's going to win.
Ebanie Bridges, it's a pleasure to talk to yourself. Good luck with training and everything else, and we'll look forward to your next fight announcement. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.